big sister advice, so I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. Please stop spending the money that you don't have. You do not need to buy everything that you see on the internet. No, it's not normal to be spending $20 to $40 a week on a coffee shop. You know what that adds up to a year? You're looking at $1,000 to $2,000 a year just on coffee. Some of you guys care so much about what your life looks like instead of what it feels like, and you're not building financial stability for your future. I'm all about supporting people and prioritizing your happiness, but there's a point of delusion where you're being fucking stupid. Some of you guys just need a little tough love. I'm here to give it to you. I say, hey, you're never gonna be this young again. Like, the money will come back. But there's a point where you are being actually irresponsible. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. In your 20s, you should be working your ass off. You need to be hustling so that you can enjoy that in your 30s. I fear a lot of you guys are just living your best life to the extreme in your 20s and you're going into credit card debt. Life does not need to be an Instagram aesthetics. You do not need to get the designer bag. You do not need to go to Italy. There's so many things that you can wait and save for your 30s. In order to spend money, you need to make the money. Especially in this economy, you cannot be idiotic about how you're spending money. It's stressing me out how many of you guys don't have anything saved up, and I'm here to help you, tell you how to do that. I didn't grow up with money. I learned how to manage my funds, and like, even though I haven't been working the last few months, I haven't been losing money. I've been making money while I've been not working. So we need to all get to financial literacy, because I fear if we don't, like, everyone's gonna be broke, and I don't want that to happen.
Okay. What's poppin', G gangs? Your boy Food Sticker back with another video, and that shit coming in strong, ain't it? Nigga, I'm delusional. I'm goddamn don't got no common sense. I'm irresponsible. Damn, she came right out the gate with the goddamn shit, didn't she? Now, hey, check this out, man. Listen, I know we're all going through. I know we are spending money we should not be spending. We got habits we should not have, and we got habits we cannot afford. That's a fact. Mine, I have a shoe habit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You feel me? I really do. So that's why I felt like I was attacked when she was doing her thing, and she would tell some real shit. And I had to get to a point in my life, I haven't bought shoes in like 3 months. You feel me? So I'm proud of myself. I'm happy. I'm not letting that credit card debt lingering around. You said I'm paying that statement balance off. Boom. And check this out. That's why I have side hustles. And that's why I do DoorDash. If I want to go spend some money, it ain't going to be from my 9-to-5 job. It's going to be from the side hustle money. You know what I'm saying? I can't pay bills at the 9-to-5 and buy the that I really don't need, but I just want with that money also. You feel me? So if I feel like I need to splurge a little bit, guess what I'm doing? I'm 1 or 2 days, I'm going out DoorDashing, maybe a quick 150, and I'm buying them, whatever it is I'm buying. So yeah, I know we all got that problem, man. And listen, the struggle is real. The shit is really happening, and I know a lot of us have those issues. A lot of us can't distinguish our needs versus our wants. And she ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, in order to move up, you gotta put some shit off to the side. You gotta really hone in on how you're living. You can't be delusional thinking that you can live a certain way with a certain fixed income and still be able to splurge on the side type. That's real shit. You feel me? Yeah. I wonder how much more crazy this video, because she came in hot to the motherfucker, boy. So let's go ahead and tap in, and make sure at the end of this video, I'm gonna throw a playlist that has all the reaction videos. So if you like this type of video, I got 30 of them in there for you. Tap into that playlist. You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. And yeah, run it up. It's your boy Food Sticker, man. Let's go ahead and tap in like right now, because I feel attacked personally.
Bye.
You never really realize how bad overconsumption in the US is until you're traveling and you go into secondhand or like consignment shops, and like you can tell a majority of the clothes that they're upselling is like from Goodwill or like these massive warehouses that people thrift from in the US. And I've been to 47 countries and I've seen this across the board. But I just did some more research, and apparently the US ships 700,000 tons of clothes worldwide, internationally, because they can't get rid of it and it costs too much to like throw it away. And to put things into perspective, the US consumes, the US consumes more than China, but the US has only a population of like 30% of what China has.
Right.
Like, these numbers and the consumption is insane.
I need you to know that stuff does not matter. I have come across the country to help my aged parents. You thought I was aged. My aged parents
I never heard that before.
Move out of a 3-story home into a unassuming one-story ranch, and we are going through stuff. And do you know that the silver closet that she used to say, make sure you lock it, I don't want anyone to steal our silver, half the stuff in the silver closet we just put on the street.
Damn.
We just put on the street for anyone to take. And the things that you think matter so much don't matter. It's the people, it's the relationships. All these things, like, turns out.
She telling the truth, because boy, them shoes don't matter. If it came down to health and all that, man, them shoes, you feel me? But I want you guys to realize, man, why we make these videos. A lot of these videos is learning shit. It's a lot of these videos is to be more aware of what's going on and more aware of what we're doing. We GE gang, grind every day, going after new goals. So we have to be on a certain type of time, and we have to really be really open to thinking outside the box and looking outside of our scope of our own, you know what I'm saying? Delusional minds type. If we really want to live a certain way, if we really want to level up, it's certain shit we got to do, bro. Like, it is what it is. We can't get on here talking that ish and wonder why we crying about certain shit and we're not making the necessary adjustments. That's why we make these videos. That's why I did a whole pivot on my channel, because I just wanted to keep it real. I wanted to talk about the shit that I'm really personally going through. And ever since I've started like being real and vulnerable and, you know, doing these videos that are not only about me, but about you, that's when I've seen the most growth on YouTube. I'm not even going to lie to you. That's just real facts. And I'm glad I made that pivot. I'm glad I was like, man, I don't care what nobody think. I don't care if nobody at my job sees this. I'm going through it. They might think just because I drive a certain car, Aaron got this. Well, man, I'm going through it. Now they can see it. And this ain't no facade, man. I'm keeping it real. I'm being transparent. And hopefully it helps somebody. And hopefully I motivate and inspire somebody when they see me on this camera and they see how I go from you struggling to next year, none of us are going to be struggling. That's why I'm doing these videos. We learn that next year is going to be our year. Make sure you guys get into the community tab, because I put a daily vibe up every day. You might need to hear that. Somebody might need to hear that daily vibe. It's positive every time I put it up. Make sure you tap in and start going to that community tab, man. It's for you guys for sure. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pay attention to the video. Let's learn from it, laugh at it, cry with it, whatever, man. But we're going to learn for sure.
My mom's a basket hoarder. So many different
hoarder.
baskets. She has great taste, and I don't want the stuff. And all the beautiful china, all the silver platters. I'm not going to pay to have that shipped to California. I'm here in Annapolis, Maryland. And it takes a lot of courage, I think, to go through all your stuff. But I said to my parents, and they made fun of me as they do when I show any emotionality. I said, I just want you to know that it's really brave of what you're doing, going through all this now, while we can do it kind of joyfully together, rather than you're dead, I'm grieving you, and now I'm going through all your junk. So
That's real.
they went, wah, because that's what the other generation does when you are sincere. That's okay. I've healed, girl. I'm fine with that. But I just want you to know, go through your stuff. Don't make your kids do it. You don't need all this stuff. So many things that mattered so much. So many books and gifts that people gave that you never did anything with. We got to figure out how to do gifts better, where people aren't stuck with large pieces of art that don't match their... Anyway, I don't know. What are your questions? What we did do is we got a third party. I'll upload a video of... We got someone to be in between us. A friend of my mom's who turned out to be instrumental, because I was a little bit frozen. This is the home I grew up in. And she was like, okay, we're just gonna start here on the left side. What do you wanna do with this? And she just sort of like forced the conversation. She was like a professional declutterer without, we didn't have to pay her, because she had done the same thing in her life. That's what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna go zone out for a few hours and get out of that house.
I am done being a hoarder. I am done buying things that I don't need. And these are the 5 things I'm going to start doing right this second. Like today, like 11:24 p.m. I saw this on someone's TikTok, so I'll give that person credit, but it like changed the way I think about buying things. What she said was, do I need it? Well, you'll always find a reason to need something, so you will still keep buying. So what you need to ask yourself is, can I live without it? So example, can I live without that cactus or whatever that is? I don't even know what
Whatever
it is.
that
Yes, I
is.
can. Can I live without that candle? Yes, I can. Can I live without my TV? No, I can't. So the answer is like evident when you do this activity. The second is when I will have blank over. So I used to do this when I would be like, oh, this serving tray is amazing when I have people over. This chips and dip tray is amazing when I have people over. I need this glass set when I have people over. The people never came over. And when I went to their house, they served me paper plates. Third is quality over quantity. Instead of getting Skims dupes and more dupes and more dupes, and none of them are really Skims, save yourself the hassle, and instead of getting 20 different dupes, get the one Skims. And that's it. One. Wash it, rewear it, wash it, rewear it. It's good quality. It'll last
Come on.
much longer than your dumb dupes that are taking up space.
Talk about it.
The
Let's
fourth
go.
is delete those apps and sign out of all of that subscription texting that is reminding you of the sales. If you feel like you are someone who has an addiction,
Yeah, she's talking
guess
that
what?
real
Black
shit.
Friday is coming up. You are about to be bombarded.
Yes,
Delete
sir.
the apps. Like, delete them. Delete
ASAP.
Amazon. I
Now.
haven't done it myself yet, but you should.
She ain't did it herself.
I'm gonna do it. I just
get off
have
my
some things I
camera.
need to return and some things I'm waiting on. I just started today, you guys, okay? Like 3 minutes ago, so don't come at me. And the last
Nah.
one is when you're shopping on like TikTok Shop or you Amazon or whatever you're looking at is working out for the person selling it. So someone had posted this and they said, do you know the person, and how do you know that they're being honest? How do you know that if they're selling you something that they have the same skin type as you? Like, do you know all of that, or are you just buying and adding to cart?
We have had situations where I decided I was buying a lot of stuff and I was having this mentality that, oh my God, maybe someone is gonna visit and they will need this. Maybe someone is gonna do this. Like, that is so real. That is true. Oh, maybe this, maybe someday I'll do. I know clearly I don't need that thing. But I'm trying to convince myself as to why I need to purchase that item, and that maybe someday I'm going to use it. Maybe someday this is going to happen. And also, there was a time in my life where I was struggling with letting things go. Like, I can't not throw things away that I don't need, old things. And I'll be like, I'll have a bunch of mess all together. Like, they are not really mess because, like, they're things that I thought I needed. To me, they were just, I'm gonna need it someday, and then I'll go years not needing it, not using that particular thing, and it's just there looking at me when I could just throw it away. So that is also a thing, like the whole holding on to things. So I had to practice, like, let things go, throw them away. I don't need that thing because I'm just filling up the house.
You want to talk about underconsumption core? Get married.
Hold on. And I know we all have done it, because I'll just speak for myself. I know I've done it. So I've bought shit and I'm like, man, I want to have this, so I want to buy this so when people come over, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have this, and you know what I'm saying, we won't have to run to the store if we need it. Like, bro, that's a whole lie. We don't even socialize like that no more. I dropped a video about being we don't socialize how we used to back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't. People don't come over like they used to. People don't hang out like they used to. People ain't coming over to your house watching the football games no more and throwing parties. Motherfuckers at home trying to figure out how to pay them bills, bro. Motherfuckers trying to figure out how to get gas money to make it work the next week. Over consuming, bro. Like, I'm finding a reason to buy some shit and saying, oh, it's because people coming over when we don't even have people come over. That's no lie. We don't have no people come. We just don't, man. So, man, this whole video is going to be a truth teller for sure, because I'm part of this shit. Like I told you, keeping it all the way funky, all the way real. Yeah, I'm one of them. I'll find an excuse to buy some shit, and I know damn well we don't have people come over to the house. And it just sits there, get dusty than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Plan a wedding. Then you'll see really how under consumption you have to live. I can't even get my nails done. I haven't been able to get my nails done for the last 3 to 6 months. I don't remember the last time I got my nails done, or my toes. I'm pretty sure I got my toes done last year.
Look at her.
Under consumption core. Get married.
Damn, she got that shit on. What the fuck you buy that for?
This is all the stuff I've just removed from my wardrobe. And you know the worst part is that 1, 2, 3, 4. This bag is all shoes. One bag. These 4 bags are literally like not even the stuff I want to get rid of / sell / donate. From previous years where I've gotten like fed up of my wardrobe or fed up of looking at things, I've got full suitcases full of stuff that I used to wear. And this is honestly mainly the problem with the fact that I moved out at 18 with everything I owned and never went back. So I've literally got stuff from when I first bought things on eBay with my first payslip for my first job. There's things that I've just not bothered to get rid of or sell because I either have a sentimental attachment to them, or I'm literally just being quite lazy with my time and not having the time to put things on Vinted and eBay and like do post office runs and stuff. All of this stuff, there's actually some quite nice stuff in here that I'm letting go of because I literally haven't worn them in the last year, and I know that for a fact. I'm going to be putting things on my Vinted. My wardrobe is a much more peaceful place to be now.
I think one of the most dangerous trends on TikTok right now is the underconsumption trend, and I will tell you why. First reason is it really normalizes being a regular person. Like, we get on social media, we're constantly being sold new things all the time. Buy this, get this haul, whatever. But most of us are not living that way. And another reason is once you stop that over consuming, those big hauls, those constantly buying new things, or even the maintenance consuming of needing to get a new phone because yours is 2 years old, even though it works, you will completely shift your perspective on how you spend your money, how you spend your time, and freedom. I did not grow up with money, and unfortunately, I did not marry someone who grew up with money. So early in our relationship, my partner and I had a good amount of debt. We ended up paying off about $120,000 in student loan debt in 32 months, which left us completely debt-free. And we can talk more about that at another time, but I'm telling you that because during that 32-month period, we didn't buy anything. We cut our expenses down to the lowest of the low, and we were not buying anything. I would absolutely be lying if I told you that at times it did not suck. Like, it was really hard. But it also helped me realize how frequently I was buying new stuff to comfort myself as opposed to actually needing it and wanting it, because I would get it and I would have the feeling of buying something new, but then I wouldn't necessarily be in love with it. It has been 5 years since we finished paying off all of our debt, and our lives are completely different because of it. I am not rich now by any means, but under consuming or mindfully consuming has allowed me to create a life for myself that feels a lot more relaxing and a lot more free than I would have if I would have stuck with my office job and spent money every day on my lunch break. And while I don't have generational wealth, I do need to acknowledge the privilege that I had, which was I was a college graduate. I had a degree. I had a salaried job. My husband had a degree. He had a salaried job. The salaries weren't big, but we had benefits from that, and we were also splitting bills. And I do believe that mindful consumption is available to most of us, and it is possible to create a life where you feel a little bit more flexibility and a little bit more freedom. If you want to talk about it more, good, because I want to talk more about it. I think we should be talking about it. If not, love you so much. Bye.
The romantic.
Okay, so this is what I'm projecting onto GE Gang. Us. This is what we're gonna pay off for all this debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already doing that on the back end. Me and my homeboys, we already got our plan. We paying off debt because we know the biggest, let's just say that your 9 to 5 right now is your biggest money maker, right? It's the fastest way to wealth, they say. If you are debt free. If you are debt free, all that money you coming, if you making 80, 90, 100,000, you know what I'm saying? And you may be paying like 4,000, maybe 5,000 a month in bills, maybe, but you're making 100,000, 120,000. And the only debt you have is your mortgage, your rent, maybe a car note and insurance, and then, the little water bill, garbage, all that type of shit. You're going to have money in the bank. So I'm going to claim that for us. I'm going to put you guys on the task that me and my homeboys on. Pay off debt, live free, 2025. That's what we on. Got it? I'm going to hold you guys accountable every video. We tapping into that.
Romanticization of underconsumption core is a trap. If you have a real shopping problem, it's a trap. Do you need to shop less? Oh yes. Spend less? Hell yeah. Reorient the way you think about shopping? You can't afford not to. But compulsive shopping for clothes, accessories, makeup, and creating a fantasy life go hand in hand. Part of why you're shopping is that you're dissatisfied with yourself and your life as it exists. You create this fantasy life, this fantasy girl or woman, and you buy the things that this woman you want to be would own. When you
Damn.
romanticize underconsumption, like, oh my God, there's this woman that only uses 5 luxury makeup products. That's who I want to be. Or, you know, there's a beautiful montage of a beautiful woman under consuming, and you've got that beautiful music laid over it, like, don't know why I didn't come. And you're just like, oh my God, I want to be her. I want to spend less. You're creating a fantasy life. And what that means is you are going to take the easy way out. Shopping less is a journey into yourself. It's facing your insecurities, your lack of self-worth. It's facing pain from your childhood. Like, there are a lot of different things that go into why people shop, and they're all pretty painful to deal with. They're all pretty painful to uncover and work through. And so you're gonna try and buy your way to underconsumption. I already see it happening. What's gonna happen, since you haven't done the work and aren't doing the work alongside your declutter, is that you're gonna say, well, I just need one good bag that I can wear every single day. So I'm gonna get rid of all the bags I have and buy one perfect bag. Guess what? You just consumed. And that one bag will not be enough. You'll say, well, it's not formal enough. Well, it's not lightweight enough.
Oh,
and
man.
you'll consume more. You'll declutter every single water bottle except for one, and then a new water bottle will hit the scene. And you'll say, well, one in, one out. I'll buy this water bottle, but I'll get rid of the water bottle that I own. You only need one of everything, and it should be the best one you can buy. Because once I buy this water bottle, I'll never feel the need to buy another one again. That's what you said about the last water bottle. Don't get so enamored in the idea of being someone who underconsumes that you forget to change the way you think, which of course influences the way you act. And this is not me trying to like shame you. Like, I have such a shopping problem. I talk about it in therapy. I do my workbooks. Like, this is me trying to share that information that I'm gleaning with you guys. So come with me on my journey. I'll come with you on yours, and let's make underconsumption a goal and not just a fantasy.
Shopping addiction is real. I think you just have to learn to, if you really want to stop doing that, it's not easy, but by all means, you need to check yourself. Because sometimes you get to a point where you're doing it and you don't even know you're doing it. Like, you need to like check yourself, consciously come back, reverse, and be like, hey, like, I'm doing something that is just abnormal. And most of your money will just be leaving. And sometimes it could start with like just spending just a little amount. You might feel like, I'm just spending so little, it's not a lot. And then when you accumulate, when you go and check how much you've been spending, like each day, you calculate that money together, you see that it's actually something that is huge and a lot. But just because they are cheap or not like too expensive, all of a sudden you might feel like you're not doing too much, but you are doing too much, and you're gathering so much stupid gadgets and useless stuff that you don't need in your house. And the truth about it is, most times you'll be thinking you need those things, like, I need it. You've made it to the end of this video. Thank you all for watching this video to the very end. Let me know what you think about this video, and please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Clicking the like button helps with the algorithm, and I definitely appreciate that a lot. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
All right, y'all. Listen, we got called out in this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they keeping it all the way real. Like, we buy a lot of shit we don't need. We buy a lot of shit that we want, don't need. We make excuses to why we need to buy it, why we gotta have it. Then we turn around and cry that we broke or living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I mean? Like, and when she said that people are buying and spending shit to just because they got some type of disorder, or because they feel, whatever the fuck she said. So in my brain, I'm trying to equate it to, that's why people that gain weight or eat a lot eat their feelings. Basically is what she was saying. It equates to the same thing, which I can see it be true. I've heard plenty of women, including mine, I need some shopping therapy. Same shit, right? You ain't going to buy nothing specific. You just want to go spend some money and buy some shit that you're probably never going to wear, that's going to sit in the closet for a while. Hey, it is what it is. I'm tapped into one of them, but like I said, I have a shoe. I really do have a shoe addiction. I got like 100 pair of shoes, maybe 80 of them I haven't even wore. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know why? Because I'm always working. I don't have time to go nowhere. That is really a problem. That's when I got to the point this year where I'm like, enough is enough, bro. Because I go into my shoe room and I'm like, bro, is the point of having all these shoes? I don't even have time to wear them to go nowhere. It's like, bro, I'm just working to fucking pay the bills and that's it. But I got all these shoes and clothes and don't go nowhere. And I said, nah. I said, fuck that. We got to get on the grind, bro. I'm not living like this no more. Ain't no way. So I stopped spending, stopped buying. I got savings now. I got my crypto. I got stocks. You know what I'm saying? I got some bonds. I got 2 high yield savings accounts. So it's crazy well, I won't say it's crazy. It's amazing what you can do when you stop buying shit you don't need. Where you can stash away money that you would normally go spend some shit like $150 on some shoes, $200 on this and that, and you throw that money to the side and you see that shit 6 months later add up. It's like, damn, bro, this is how much it was. I was just throwing this money away. The shit I didn't see, now I get to actually see the money. Come on, man. I'm tapping into these videos for a reason for you guys, man. We can't get on social media crying in 2025. 2024, you see what's going on. 2025, we not going to be a part of what they got going on. G gang going to separate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be on top. We're going to have an abundance of money. We're going to be strict on our spending. We're going to buy that house next year. Hopefully interest rates go down. We're going to buy that house next year. I ain't playing no games. We on our grind, on our hustle. It got to be in you, not on you. Make sure if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure if you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, I don't say like. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share the video, tap into the playlist at the end of this video. Watch more videos like it. I got 30 videos in 30 videos in there for you guys to tap into. Plenty of hours of video to watch. Plenty of hours of video to sit back. You know what I'm saying? Make some adjustments in your life. Learn some things. Find a new approach how to do some things. And just change your perspective on things. Maybe sometimes, a lot of times, that's all people need, to change their perspective on life and shit, and just start opening up for you. Tap into the community section, man. I put a vibe of the day, man. I just try to keep the positive vibes, bro, because we already going through a lot of shit. So I try to keep the positive vibe. I've had a lot of negative shit in my life. Growing up in LA, I seen shit I shouldn't have seen. I've been through shit with women. I've been through shit with my jobs. Just life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the positive shit. All that negative shit don't do nothing for you but drag you down and stop your motion. We ain't stopping no motion over here. We keeping it positive. Even in the comment section, when I get some trolls, bro, I keep it positive. Man, I'm not coming. You're never gonna beat the internet anyway, man. I come back positive. We can have different opinions and still be cool. Just because you have a different opinion than me does not mean I gotta stop. I mean, I don't like you. I don't have to respond to you or start cussing you out. Boy, we all different. We all got different brains. We're all raised in different environments, different parents, different parts of the world. So I don't get stuck on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's positive vibes. I came from you know what I'm saying? I came from one of the worst places that, it ain't the worst, but deep down in South Central, bro, it was bad. You know what I'm saying? So we on that positive shit, and I hope you guys are taking heed to it and enjoying the videos and learning something from them. Motivate, inspire. That's what we on. It's your boy Fushnik, and man, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. G gang, grind every day, going after new goals. Gone.